So they tore it off. Somebody tore this off. See, this was a board that was up there, and it's been torn off of here. This was behind this. This was behind the board. My name is Louis Harding. I cut grass 30 years, and I learned to take my little bit of money that I have and invest it into property. How many different houses? I have about 10 pieces of property, and it's all paid for. I don't owe nobody nothing on any of them. See, when I got this back here, it was nothing but a raggedy building. Raggedy building. They had this thing built. They had it built up from the ground, man. I mean, we used to hold picnics, parties out here, and you see how high that water got. We had at least 5 to 6 feet of water within the properties. We had to take everything out. We had to gut them. Now we are in the process of rebuilding them. Before the flood, the paint was a loud color. In fact, I put it this way. You could hear it before you could see it. These are things that we was working towards before Katrina. Katrina got in the way, and we was not able to continue to do this thing. This is where we was really holding meetings at. It's a sign where we were doing for summer camps, and we were trying to work with young men, getting young men for the summer. The center was not destroyed by the storm. The center was more or less destroyed by the flooding of the levees. That water moved and moved all this stuff in here and jammed all this stuff up. But this is where we was at, partner. We were trying to get it done. See this book here? This was all of the black business that they had in the city at one time. This book was published in 1940. There was more black business in 1940 than there was before Katrina. We had more property then than we have now, believe it or not. Our people had it. We had 5-star hotels in 1909 that we don't have now. We lost them due to the fact of there was no unity within the community, and when integration came in, blacks, African-American people, stopped going to the black business and started going to the white business, so automatically clapped because they didn't have the participation. Those are newspapers. I've been having them over 30 years. Let me show it to you. Man, this stuff done got, I didn't realize how bad this stuff was. This is a Marcus Garvey paper. This is a paper from Marcus Garvey days. These are originals. These are no copies, these are originals. But they've been underwater, that's what happened to them. This is Black Inventors from A to Z. And half of the stuff we don't even much know that we have done. This is what I really teach to, to young people, and getting young people to understand that they're no hoodlums, they're no drug pushers, they're not just no football players, they're no basketball players, they are scientists, but they don't know it. And nobody's there telling it to them. If you think that you have not accomplished anything in life, It doesn't give you security about yourself. You have to know what you have done. And within the African American community, this is the problem, that most of us do not know our history. So therefore, you end up feeling to believe you can't amount to anything. You have to have some sense of direction of where you've come from in order to know where you're going. And this is the reason why I want to rebuild, knowing the history of the city, of what we have had. If we don't come back and build it, it's going to be worse than it was even much before Katrina. That's why I'm back here. That's why I can't stay away from you.